Hey up, my name's Jamie, good morning, and we're out for our lovely Tuesday morning mooch, and today we're going somewhere that I've never been before, and it is local. Today we're going to have a look what's here on the old Halifax landfill site. Ooh. Now, like I said, I've never been here before, so I thought I'd just come and have a little mooch around here. And I want to talk to you today about monetization on YouTube. I've had a few messages recently from folk asking how much I earn from YouTube, how hard it is to get monetized, and any tips that I can give them moving forward. Now, I'm not quite sure why they're messaging me, because the quick answer to how much money I earn off YouTube is exactly nil, zero, zip, nil, nada. And I don't know why they're messaging me, because my channel at the minute is very, very small in comparison to some others. That doesn't mean to say that I don't appreciate the messages. But yeah, you can see here these old tubes. Now they're dotted around all over the place. There's a very noisy bird over there. These are dotted around all over the place because, as I said, this is an old landfill site. And I believe it was, or still is, on fire underneath the ground. That's why there's not hundreds of houses here. So these tubes have been put here to help the gas escape, all the build-up of methane and all that lot. But yeah, I didn't realise just how big this place is. Wow. Look at the size of that. That is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. You can see all these tubes. They're in like a circle all the way around this site. Let's cut across the middle, shall we? Let's go have a look this way. Whoops. So yeah, like I said, I've had a few messages recently asking about monetization on YouTube, and I thought I'll do a video on it explaining how to get there, when I'll get there, and is there a point? Now, of course there's a point, because then you'll start earning a few YouTube pennies. Now, I'm not doing this channel, these videos, I'm doing these for fun. One day it would be nice if the channel got monetized. Obviously it's a milestone to hit, isn't it? Now, there's two parts of monetization. Part one, you need 500 subscribers, which I'm very lucky, I've got nearly double that, almost. And then you need 3,000 watch hours, public watch hours, in a year, or I think it's 3 million YouTube short views. And then you'll get the first level of monetization. Now that includes super chats, memberships, and your own little online store for merchandise. Imagine that. Get a t-shirt printed up with "Take a Mooch" on it. That'd be pretty smart, wouldn't it? And then the second part of the monetization process is you need 1,000 subscribers, which we're very close to, and 4,000 hours of watch time, public watch time. And then that's when you start earning ad revenue, and all the monetization platform then is open. What's this thing? Interesting. Some sort of, oh hey, some sort of hatch down there. Don't want to drop my camera down there, Jesus Christ. There is a ladder to go down there, but hell no, not today, no way. So yeah, that's basically the YouTube monetization part of it. Like I said, I'm not doing this to get monetized. It would be nice, don't get me wrong, but the way that my channel is operating at the minute, it is getting stronger and stronger with every upload, surprisingly. And that there's more and more people seem interested in what I've got to talk about. Maybe it's just the sound of my relaxing voice. Maybe people put it on the podcast list and go to sleep. Thanks for the watch hours. So yeah, that's the monetization bleep out of the way. So other than that, really, I don't really have a topic today. I'm going to save the Sandwich story time for another day, because I don't want to just be completely bombarding my channel and your ears with me waffling on about stuff like that. So we'll just have a little mooch around here, and yeah, if you want to come here, it really is quite interesting here, but due to the time of year and how wet it's getting, etc., you definitely need some walking boots. Don't come here in trainers, because it is very squelchy now, but it is absolutely huge. Now up at the top there, you see some buildings. That's the back end of Pelham Lane. That's where Iceland and Aldi, all that lot is, which I am going to be going to Aldi very soon, because they have brought out their Rheinbacher Weiss beer. Now this stuff, as soon as it comes into stores, it's out pretty much instantly. So I'm going to go have a look, see if they've got any, and then I might slap a review of that up on the beer playlist. Check that out if you want to. There's not many videos on the beer one. But yeah, the video that I did, the one before this, was about what it was like doing the Remembrance Day parade. Now that video is, it must have rang a bell with a few people, because I have been getting some lovely messages off the back of that as well. And this is, for me, this is when I know things are starting to work on YouTube. This is very squelchy. Things are starting to work on YouTube, because I am getting messages, not just comments, but private messages as well. You know, just saying how nice the video was, or, you know, if they have any questions, like the monetization one. Like I said, not quite sure why they're asking me. Ask someone, you know, who's over the threshold, or maybe they don't know what the threshold is. Good thinking. Because I suppose my channel to some is quite big, you know, compared to some people's channels that are just starting out and things. Now, I've been watching a few smaller content creators, and I've been really enjoying their videos, and I always make sure to leave them a comment, because it just helps spur you on, push you along a little bit, which is always nice when you feel like you've got the support of a community. Now that ultimately is what I'm trying to build here, is a community of like-minded moochers. Ooh, what's this down here? Ooh, let's go explore down here. Yeah, a community of like-minded moochers that just like to lace up their boots, go out, talk to a camera, and just relax. Because it is a very relaxing thing to do, is coming out for a mooch. So just make sure once a week or twice a week you just go out and have a little look around your local area, and you'll find some quite stunning things sometimes. Now this is a nice little bit of woodlands too. Like I say, we're right next to the main road and it's very quiet, and you could, this is what I like about woodlands, is you can come here and you can basically just switch your brain off normally when you're not talking to an audience, which is what I'm getting right now, is an audience. So thank you very much for that. It means a lot to me. And yeah, so that was a little bit of woody bit there. So yeah, like I was saying, you can get up to Pelham walking through this old landfill. This would be great to come if you've got a dog and you want to just come out for, oh god, that's a bit grim. Ugh. What the hell? Oh, wrong one. That's grim too. Yeah. Don't worry. It is just a doll. That's very grim. Yeah. Ooh. It's kind of freaked me out a little bit, that. Yeah, the old landfill. Now, I'm not sure if it's a false memory or not, but I remember as a kid coming down here on holiday, and I'm sure I remember seeing bulldozers pushing all the horrible, yucky trash into big piles and ultimately under the ground. It'll be quite a while yet before they can build on this, I'd imagine, because once they break the ground, there could be, well, essentially an explosion, I'm guessing, because all the gases from all the crap that's underneath here all coming out at the same time, skaboom, and that wouldn't be very good, would it? And then that really would be the Chernobyl of Halifax, and very, very stinky. But yeah, you can see the tubes. They seem to just go in a circle all the way around here, and there's nothing in the middle. So it does make me a little bit curious of that manhole that's in the middle there. It might be quite interesting to go down there. Not when I'm on my own though, because basically I'm scared. It scared me. And yeah, there might be some, I don't know, some crackheads or something down there waiting for a nice tasty feast, and there's plenty of meat on me, so that wouldn't be right good, would it? Anybody seen your Yorkshire Walker anywhere? Actually no, that idiot hasn't uploaded for about a month. Wonder where he is. Help me! You never know, do you? So best not to avoid that for now, I'd say. But yeah, it's nice to come and have a little walk around here, actually. I think I'm definitely going to add this one to my list of places just to come for a quick walk. It'd be quite nice here on an evening. I bet the sunrise here is amazing. You can just see in the background, see if I can zoom in. I keep forgetting I can zoom in on this. In the background there, you can just see the Dean Clough chimney. That's one of the only ones that are left. So we might, we'll go and have a closer look at that at some point too. And yeah, I completely forgot about that little function on this that you can zoom in. That's pretty cool. Another thing to remember. Also another thing to remember, set your watch, Jamie. I didn't set it. Again, that's going to start being a bit of a running joke on this, isn't it, really? I can see it already. Did you forget to do your watch again, Jamie? Yes, I did. But yeah, this would be lovely on an evening here, or when it's nice and crisp and frosty. The temperature is starting to drop now, and I'm really looking forward to the colder days and evenings. There's something very crisp and clean about going out for a walk in the frost. It can be very, very relaxing indeed. There's I can see somebody just over there going for a little jog by the looks of it. That'll be a good place to jog around, I suppose. And so yeah, if you do come here, just make sure you've got some boots on, even wellies or something, but don't come in your trainers, because they will be absolutely knackered by the time you get round here at this time of year. Now, it does smell a little bit rife. There's some nice puddles of questionable goo with a slightly green tinge. So I don't think I'll be able to find any sort of information really on this place. I did have a quick look before I came out, but I couldn't really find anything, not anything of any interest in, apart from that cyclopedia or something that's basically a piss take of Wikipedia, and it can be a bit crude, shall we say. And yeah, so you come round here and there is some benches here, interestingly enough. I'll show you on them. Yeah, looks like somebody's had a right old time here. A little party going on or something. It's probably bonfire night. They're fireworks, actually. Yeah, fireworks. And burnt out benches. Yeah. Just some naughty boys. What a mess. I mean, at least he had the common sense to kind of contain the fire a little bit, I'm guessing, but yeah, maybe not so much at that part. Yeah, messy. So you can go up this way. In fact, we're going to go up this way. We're not in any rush today. We did supposed to have a gas safety check at the house this morning. I was taking my wife to work, and the housing that we rent a house off rang, said that the gas man is outside. Now the appointment was between 9 and 7 or something. It was bloody ridiculous. And yeah, so they rang and said that the gas man was outside. So my wife said, well, my husband's just dropping me off at work. It'll be 10 minutes. So I got back to a nice little letter, post through the thing. Waited 10 minutes, rebook your appointment. Okay, fair one. Must be a very busy man. Well, yeah, you could go up this way. So that's why we're not in any rush today. So we could go up this way, and you can get all the way up to Pellin and up to Liddell. But I'm not going to do that, because if they do have some of the Rheinbacher Weiss beer, I'm going to clear the shelf, and I don't really want to be lumping them back to the car, which I parked just at the entrance to here, actually. So you can park, there's like a, well, you saw it, we walked through it, the little kissing gate. You can oh, excuse me, you can park just literally right next to that, and then come here and have a little walk. In really, it's no worse here than what it is walking around Ogden. Granted, it's not as pretty and there's not as much to look at, but it is somewhere different to have a walk. So it's the same sort of moochy stuff underfoot. Now, Ogden, if you don't know about that place or you haven't seen the video, I'll leave the little card on the screen now, and just click that when it pops up and it'll take you straight to the video. You see, because I like to make things easy for my viewers. So there's a little fork in the road. That way goes up to compelling. And look at these beautiful colours. There's another place up there, quite interesting looking. This here is just typically autumnal. Now, if my daughter does eventually sort me out that camera that I was telling you about on a previous video, this would be an awesome place to get a picture. I mean, it is. Look at that. I don't know if it's just me that gets a bit kind of in awe, really, of this time of year with all the colours. It can't be. Everybody must feel that way, surely, because it's beautiful. I mean, come here, have a look for yourself. I mean, it's really easy to get to. If you know Halifax at all, then come past B&Q in towards Mixington, drop down the little junction in Wheatley, and it is just on the left hand side as you go in towards Mixington. And if you don't know Halifax, just Google Wheatley and you'll find it. It's yeah, it's really, there's the big gas tube things, they're everywhere, so you can't really miss it. Yeah, nice old wall there. Well, like I said, I haven't been here before, so I thought, let's go and explore this together. I know there'll be some people that watch this video that have already been here, and it might make them just think, oh, I've forgotten about that place. Let's go for a nice little walk around there. It's yeah, it really is quite nice. Very peaceful. Some dudes working down here, picking up trash. Something, so at least they're doing something here as well, which is nice. To be picking up rubbish and whatnot, because I do know that the Hebble Brook flows near here. Well, the Hebble Brook flows everywhere, doesn't it? Really. No, yeah. Excellent.
Hiya. Are you filming?
I am, yeah. I'm filming for YouTube.
Are you filming us?
No, not if you don't want me to, no.
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 Film Julie, she's
Hiya.
Hey.
What is it you're doing here?
The countryside volunteers who
Right.
do footpath work and you know, stiles,
Wow.
drainage, anything like that. We're just a bit short-staffed today,
Yeah.
so we're just getting work clearing this, and then next time we're going to go in there and do some harvesting some hazel to make, you know, for doing fencing and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And
All right.
yeah,
Excellent.
So they work all over Calderdale.
Right.
More volunteers needed.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a YouTube on it, mate.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, this will be up on YouTube later today. So, is there a website or anything for web?
What's it called? Where do you go to get volunteered?
Well, if you look on Calderdale website.
Just Calderdale website.
And there's a tab for volunteering, there's all sorts of volunteering.
Right.
So,
Right.
just on the Calderdale NBC website.
Right. Brilliant. I'll make sure that's on there. All right. Good stuff.
You'll be able to find it.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right. Thank you. So there you go. If you want to do some volunteering for something good, I'll leave the website link in the description. And yeah, I might actually look into that myself, because why not? That'd be quite interesting, that. Now the fella did ask if I was filming him. No, I wasn't. Or was I? And but yeah, I might have a look at that. So we're about to pop out somewhere here. This is quite a lovely walk. I'm definitely going to put this on my list of places to come back to. We'll come back here when it's all frosty and snowy, and it'll look completely different again. I'm going to be revisiting some places as well when the season's properly changed, because obviously we're right in the middle of it now, and the changeover. I'm going to go back to Ogden. I'm going to go back to Shibden as well. Well, to be honest, I'm pretty much going to go everywhere that I've been. I'm going to do it again, because now obviously we have a lot better equipment. And places like Shibden, I went there when I was just kind of, well, not starting out, because I'm still starting out. Hang on a minute, where's it? You put that on track. Yeah, I went there when I was first just starting out, and the equipment that I had then was really good. I've still got it and I'm still going to use it, but it's nothing compared to what you're watching on this now, really. And we've popped out now, halfway up or down Brackenbed. So that means my car is about 9 miles away. It's not 9 miles away, it's just around the corner. But yeah. Sorry for the road noise, but can't really do much about that. I did walk from Mixington to Dean Clough when it was absolutely baking hot in the summer. Now that video was good, and we did actually come across the bottom here. And yeah. So the path that you saw there where I was talking to the council guy, don't take that path if you're because it will bring you out onto this main road, and that's really not ideal, is it? So when you're on the thingy, just follow the thing in a circle, and the more you know. Well, yeah, what was I saying about Shibden? Yeah, Shibden. The time the recording equipment that I had, it didn't really do the justice, I think, that Shibden deserves. So I will be going back there and refilming. Now, this is Brackenbed. Some folk don't like driving up here. Doesn't bother me personally, but a lot of folk don't like driving up this because it is quite steep, and it's got a pretty bad turn at the middle and at the top. Now, at the top of Brackenbed, there used to be a pub, and the pub was called the Wheat Sheaf. It's a house now, like most pubs, and the Wheat Sheaf is where I took my father-in-law, who's sadly no longer with us. I took him there when I wanted to ask him if I could marry his daughter, and yeah, that was quite an experience. It was very nerve-wracking. I'm there bloody fart arsing about, and he's like, I said to him, I says, well, there is actually a reason why I've brought you here today, asked you to come for a few drinks, and he's like, oh Christ, how much is it going to cost me? And that, and says, well, that really depends on your answer. And then I obviously asked him if I could get married, and you know what the real thing is? Did he say yes? He did, and we're married, and we have been, well, not ever since, because you know, you don't get married like instantly, do you? Or some people do. Well, yeah, apologies for the road noise. It might just be a little bit on the garbly side. But yeah, down here, this is where I came and I had a walk here, and you can see the Hebble Brook coming past. Now that's the same stream that flows next to my house, and on the video that I did for Remembrance Day, you can see that little bit of waterfall thing on it there. This is the same river, and we're miles away from home. Well, not miles away from my car. Yeah, so it's the same stream, which is good. Yeah, zippy on here. This is like deja vu, this, except it's not 49 billion degrees at the minute, and I'm not sweating in a heat wave. It's funny, because it weren't that long ago that I filmed that video. If you go back in local places playlist, you'll find it, a walk to Dean Clough, and I actually stopped on this wall to change my my camera batteries. And these houses here, they've got the same sort of sound with the stream coming past there as what we do in our back garden, which is lovely. I need to get out in the gardens really and get them done. Well, that's about it for today, really. Videos run on a few minutes longer than what I thought that it was going to do, to be honest. I didn't think that this one was going to be a very long one today, because I thought, well, apart from a bit of monetization talk on YouTube, what am I going to talk about? And then, usual thing, you end up just blethering away. No, I didn't. I was thinking about the Dean Clough video. I did walk this way, but I didn't walk this way back. I walked the top way. And there's nothing much to see now. That was the old Halifax tip, landfill sort of thing. So yeah, we'll leave it there for now, because like I say, you've seen everything that there is to see. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching. If you stayed with me this long, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing. That would be lovely. We are seriously on the big push now for 1,000, and we are almost there. So for now, my name is Jamie. I'm your Yorkshire walker. That was Halifax Landfill, old, and I'm out. Peace.